people, welcome to United View, welcome to another road trip. It is match day 2 of the Champions League, and depending on who you talk to, right, this is or is not a must-win game. I'm saying this is a must-win game. I'm sure a lot of you lot are saying this is a must-win game. If you speak to Ollie, it's a must-not-lose game. And look, mathematically, which I don't even really like to deal with considering the form that we're in, he's right. But theoretically, we can't afford to lose this game. I'm not trying to hear any energy towards, but you know, we go again if we don't win today. It will be horrendous if we don't win today. More for the wider context. Yes, there's still chances to get through the group, but then out of the last 4 games, we've lost 3. If we lose today, that'll be played 5, lost 4. Yeah, not good, not good at all. So I ain't trying to hear that. And this is going to be a tough game. I know I kind of say that before every single game. You never really get me coming on a road trip and saying today's going to be easy, we're going to win 3-0, because I just think our team's not consistent enough to ever predict results like that. But this is going to be a tough game. Even Unai Emery was saying, forget the final and stuff like that. This is an Emery side that we know is very, very stubborn. They got a 0-0 draw only the other day against Real Madrid. Away from home. Now look, I know the Real Madrid result last night shows you maybe where Real Madrid are right now, but that's not that. But what Villarreal done to Real Madrid is not uncharacteristic of them. They did it to us in the final of the Europa League. They did it to Arsenal in the semi-final of the Europa League or whatever it was. So this is a team that we know all about. Yes, they might be missing a couple of stars, of their stars, but they can make it really difficult for us. Low block, really organised, really compact. And it's going to be on us again. Same what Newcastle did, but okay, we blitzed them. Same what Aston Villa did when we didn't win. Same what West Ham did when we didn't win during midweek. Same what West Ham did the week before that, or a few days before that, where we did win the league, but by a very, very small margin with exceptional circumstances. I.e., the pattern of play that we needed wasn't really there. So, to me, this is big pressure. This is big pressure, because if you lose, okay, of course Solskjaer's not going to get sacked. Of course he's not going to get sacked if we lose, but the pressure really does intensify. And for my own selfish reasons, I don't want to be coming out of Old Trafford tonight, which looks like it's quite breezy as well, and just having to, you know, as a fan myself, just have to ask not negative questions, but just be in a negative mood, because I don't care what you say. You could be the most positive person. If we lose today or don't get a result, yeah, there's a hell of a long way to go in the season, but the mood won't feel right. And if you're upbeat and saying everything's fine if we lose or draw today, then I need some of what you have for breakfast, dinner, lunch, whatever. I need it. I need you to send it to me, because I won't be feeling happy if we don't get the right result today. Having said that, do I think we'll get it done today? Look, I do. I just think it won't be great. I can't be certain of it. I can't say now we're definitely winning. We'll do it. But whenever Ollie seems like there's a little bit of pressure and it looks like the screw might turn a little bit, and if we lose the next couple, it could not be free fall, but could start to really raise a lot of questions. We usually pull out results, don't we? That's what normally happens. A little 1-0, 2-0, or a nice performance where we might blow them away in a little patch of the game where everything kind of comes together and works. You know, 3 points, happy days. But like Unai Emery said, you know, they weren't favourites against, you know, he kind of dropped it in a subtle way. He was like, look, yeah, I'm looking forward to a great game with players who can play in any team. You know, he named some of the players, obviously Ronaldo, Bruno, Pogba, etc., and said these are fantastic players. We're looking forward to a game against the favourites. He said, but if the respect isn't shown to the favourites, then we can see what happened. And he was talking about when Young Boys beat us the week in match day 1, we were the clear favourites there. Look what happened. When they beat us in the Europa League final, we were clear favourites. Look what happened there.
Good evening.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, he is going to be looking for a good evening, or a good night. So, for me, this game, this is a really sticky game. I think if we don't approach it right, we could easily slip into the same habits. You know, we can slip into the same habits. And back to referencing what Ollie said about McTominay and Fred, we know they're going to start. But, you know, I do see that as concerning. I know we can say, well, obviously he's going to back them. And I get that. He's never going to throw his players under the bus in a press conference, and I don't expect him to. But the way he was so pro them and just spoke about energy and, what did he say? Energy and energy and running or something like that. Basically talking about lungs, that they can just run around and they're honest, you know, and that just worries me. That is just Ollie's style. When you ask him about tactics or try to go to that side of the game, he's not really interested. He's a vibes man. He's a feel-good factor man, and he's a good man manager in terms of individuals. He's not really into that side of the game. So he does his thing is more who wants it more, play your heart out, leave everything on the pitch sort of thing. That's just how Ollie is. But he's going to go with McTominay and Fred. I mean, for me, I would probably go with Pogba and Fred in this game and start Sancho on the left, Greenwood on the right, and obviously Ronaldo up front, Bruno in the 10. But I think it's clear as day that McTominay and Fred start. I wouldn't even mind Matic playing today, you know. Pogba and Matic could even do a job, you know. Actually, that would be my midfield, Pogba and Matic. But it's never going to happen. It's never, ever, ever going to happen today. I cannot see it. And the fact that, you know, Ollie's just been so vocal in supporting McTominay and Fred, and it's a must-win. Well, he doesn't see it as a must-win game, but it is. He's going to go to the tried and tested, what he knows. But the back four's interesting because he did say that obviously Harry Maguire's out. We know that. We know that Harry Maguire's out, so he's not going to play. That in-line should really bring Lindelof into the equation. I don't see him playing Bailly over Lindelof next to Varane. And I actually would agree with that right now. I think Lindelof edges Bailly for me right now. I know in the pairing of Maguire and Lindelof, we always used to kind of look at Maguire and at Lindelof and say, you know, he's lightweight, he's this, he's that. But I think alongside Varane, I don't mind having Lindelof there at all. I think because he's better on the ball than Eric Bailly, I think that can help us tonight because we're going to have a hell of a lot of the ball. You know, Villarreal, I don't even think Moreno's going to be playing, but even him, he's not super quick. And I don't think it's going to be a game where, you know, Villarreal keep getting in behind and testing us for pace. I think we're going to have a lot of the ball. I don't know if the guy, is it the winger, Chikwueze, I think his name was? He was really good against Arsenal and then he got injured and I don't think he played in the final. I think he's an African guy. He was really direct, really fast. I'm not sure if he's playing or if he's still there. But in terms of Villarreal having quick forwards and running in behind us and being really expansive, I don't worry about Lindelof like that in this game. In a game where they're going to fall back, play a low block, and our centre halves are probably going to have a lot of time and space on the ball, Lindelof's going to be perfect because he can play a pass over the top. He can fizz it into someone and does make good decisions on the ball. So I would go with Lindelof for that reason. Luke Shaw, he said, can probably be involved, but let's face it, big game against Everton, and Luke Shaw, if he's nursing something, you don't risk him, do you? You don't try and play Luke Shaw on a Wednesday night and then play him again on Saturday at 12:30. You just don't do it. Ollie didn't do it when we played West Ham in midweek, when we had Villa on the weekend, and he didn't do it for now. So I don't think that's going to be the right thing. I think Alex Telles will come in again, and Dalot will come in at right back, obviously, because Wan-Bissaka can't play. So there's going to be a couple of changes. Maybe Dean Henderson might come in because it's Champions League as well. But I would just stick with De Gea. We already got to make 2 changes at fullback. I don't personally want to keep changing. Hopefully Ollie goes with that. Predictions, I'm gonna go 1-0 United. I don't see us blitzing them. No, I'm gonna go 2-1 United. Again, it's very, very boring, but I just think that's where we're at. We're capable of blitzing them at any moment, of course. You know, if they make mistakes or they're not on it, and we exploit that in moments. But the way we're playing right now, we're so unpredictable. I just don't know. So yeah, I'd like to see Sancho start, but I don't think he will. I'm going with a 2-1 Man United win. Very tight, very close, and we have to start well. I mean, I think Ollie sometimes says we start. What did he say the other day? We start too quick sometimes. It just absolutely puzzled me. But if we allow Villarreal to build momentum after, you know, see out the first 15 minutes fairly easy, then it gets to half an hour, they're in their shape, they're clearing their lines, they're very compact. Then they another 15 minutes, get to half time 0-0. The longer it plays in that way, Villarreal, I think, will be more difficult to beat as the game goes on, because they're quite happy to sit in there and play like that, and play on the counter attack, and then have spells of possession where they can. As we've seen it happen to us. We've seen what they did to us in the Europa League final. I was looking at them and I was like, they're not actually that good. Why are we allowing them to do this? I don't understand. So, you know, if we play to our potential, there's no way they should be beating us at Old Trafford. But then again, look what happened in the final. So we'll have to wait and see. But 2-1 Man United, that's what I'm going to go with. We've got the match view with KG. Make sure you guys check that out. And then the match reaction with Owen straight after that. And we'll see you guys with the fan views after Owen has wrapped up as well. Smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. See you later, peace.